YouTube is old, gang. Since 2005, there has been a plethora of videos uploaded to the internet, mainly YouTube, that has spooked web surfers for years. Why? Well, probably because we're little snot-nosed kids that should not have had access to do whatever we want, whenever we want on the internet, but that's besides the point. I'm sure there's so many videos that I forgot to talk about or maybe haven't even seen, but today we're gonna talk about some of the most iconic horror videos on YouTube that has terrorized kids from the early 2000s to the early 2010s. Of course, this video was suggested by you guys because the last video we did on the creepy TV commercials surpassed 50 likes. So now we're doing this video. So if you would like another video like this, leave in the comments what you want to see. And of course, thank you for watching. We're gonna start off pretty light, you know, settle you guys in. This video starts off with a girl doing a very normal and typical makeup tutorial. Since at the time, these videos were booming. I swear it was challenge videos, makeup tutorials, and some form of a gameplay walkthrough. And that was YouTube. The video starts off like a typical makeup tutorial. She shows us what she does, how she does it, why she does it, who she does it. All right. And everything is going smoothly until something weird happens.
Here.
That screen was actually not supposed to do that. The lady then goes into a trance-like state and begins to hit her head repeatedly until she seemingly passes out or away. The effects look phenomenal in this video. And notice how I said effects. Upon further investigative research, the viral video is found to be a part of an ARG called the 15 Experience. I don't know too much about it, but it seems as if it was just a big web series that included a lot of other videos that are similar to this one. But this one, however, was uploaded and became viral, gaining the attention of many curious viewers and leaving them confused. Now, it's one of the icons, but I still can't find very much info about it. I'm sure one of the commenters will know all about it and, you know, they can have their field day in the comments. But yeah, a piece of history, and it is found on many top 15 lists. It's all right. I'll give it like a 5.5, like middle of the road. It's a good video. It's a good video. The next video we will be talking about is straight out of the movie Chronicle. Y'all remember Chronicle? Badass movie if not. Chronicle has my seal of approval. Back all the way in 2009, there was a YouTube video uploaded by the user Jevgenij 2000. Hevgenij? Phase Jev?
All right, what's going on, guys? It's shit.
It's Russian, so I probably butchered that, but hey, man, this isn't a pronunciation of video. I mean, am I right? Am I right or am I right? It's simply a man and a dog in the woods until the camera pans over and they see a flying girl in Russia. Yeah, I know.
Come here.
The dog really sells this one for me. I like it. The dog must have been a paid actor. Please tell me you paid him. Now, one thing that has a lot of people plucking at their beard hairs is the fact that the girl isn't shown landing on the ground. It just so happens to cut away at the ground at that exact moment. Also, if you look at her jacket, there seems to be a little rip in it, almost like there was a vest or some wires attached to her. Now, there is many videos online debunking this video, but today we're not gonna dive too deep into that. We're gonna try our best to relive the moment. You know, we're not trying to, this ain't a debunking video of any sorts, but we're gonna try to relive the moment like it happened yesterday, right? This video just got uploaded and our minds are still young. As far as old horror and just creepy videos in general, this one passes for me. 6 out of 10. Now, what's one thing viewers of YouTube love to see? We talked about makeup tutorials, gameplays, vlogs, but there's one thing that you're forgetting. And how dare you? You should be ashamed. We all love a good house tour. I mean, Sniper Wolf did one. FaZe Rug did like 3. And of course, so did Nana825763. In this video, there is no dialogue and it is only filled with noises from the house. for the most part. This includes a fan, sliding doors, etc, etc. This doesn't help with the creepy vibe, I must say. I like it, but imagine if there was dialogue. And this house tour is like a Vogue 73 questions video. This is actually a lore accurate Cole Sprouse' house. This home is damaged and almost gives you a vibe that he's like a squatter of some sort. As the video goes on, the quality goes down and it has like a bloody, saturated, fleshy look to it. I also forgot to mention that the house actually loops, so every time he reaches like the end of the hallway or something like that, he just starts at the beginning again, then the quality drops even more. Throughout the walkthrough, he says creepy things in the subtitles that's like, my grandma died, my grandma is here, and then it would say like, the ceiling is rotting, just stuff like that. It's very unnerving and ominous, and that's just what people like about this video. There's not enough information, but there's just enough to leave you creeped out. I mean, like, damn. Also, the fact that there's not any jump scares or over-the-top sound effects to, you know, make you go, it's awesome, it's cool. I love that. It's very spooky. Now let's look at the description. They say that it is not a piece of horror and that this is simply just a walkthrough. Until you scroll down a little bit. In there is a link to a different YouTube video and it shows you how they made it. Pretty much it's just like a room and they tear up little pieces of it as they continue and they like spray paint it with like a kind of bloody color. And they also add like a paper mache look to some of the walls and stuff, so it kind of looks like veiny. I don't know, just odd. There's also mannequins that pop up throughout the house, and you can see them in the videos at random points. Along with this video, there was also a series of other videos that were on YouTube that followed the same kind of style. And these were posted by the same creator of User666. User666 also created the popular video, I'm sure you guys have heard of it, where if you go to youtube.com/666 and keep on refreshing, then it will kind of distort the video and look all red and stuff, similar to the house walkthrough. One of the OGs of YouTube horror, and now he posts 3 a.m. challenges with J-Station. I'm just joking. He doesn't do that. Pretty much a perfect YouTube horror video. 8 out of 10. For the next video, we have another one that has some additional lore to it. This video was a force to be reckoned with in the creepy YouTube horror scene. And if you're around back then you know this one. The contents of this video is a robot that is very tall and, dare I say, kind of sexy. She's singing an eerie tune saying that she feels fantastic. She's showcased in many different spots, many different poses, lounging around, kicking it. And then there's shots of a backyard or a field of some sorts with some trees. Though spooky, there is some theories that surround this one. The person that posted this had nothing to say or nothing that came out years after the release. I say that like it's an album. I mean, shit, the last time I saw him was at the release party. Alright, such a stupid joke. And since his sudden disappearance, the viewers have speculated many things. One being that the robot gained consciousness and actually killed the creator. Tyler, ever heard of him? This theory doesn't really hold that much substance. I mean, they say that the reason why she's singing I Feel Fantastic is because she killed the creator. Yeah, there's not too much to this theory, and it's kind of just like, oh, wouldn't that be spooky? It's kind of lame, if I'm being honest. But that's not the main one that people have believed. The big theory, or rather the Big Bang Theory, Bazinga, is that the creator of the robot is actually a serial killer himself. And he dresses up this robot to look like his victims. The clothes that are on her is the victim's clothes, and the shot of the backyard is actually where the victims are buried. This one freaked me out as a kid. Didn't like it very much. If we look back on the reality of things, apparently there was a longer form video of him dressing up the robot in different outfits and stuff, And this was supposed to be a showcase of his robot that he was looking to sell. He just wanted to make cool videos to try to, you know, show it to the intended audience. Now, I don't know if he purposely tried to make it creepy to get the attention of a lot more people, but if not, then maybe consider a future in horror films, because wow, this is unintentionally terrifying. It's almost kind of sad thinking about someone putting something together thinking people are gonna say, wow, that's sick as f***. Where can I buy one? And instead got, wow, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. But hey man, that's the internet. As far as classic YouTube horror videos though, this has to be up there. It has to be like 8.5. I mean, this video had YouTube in a chokehold, so you literally couldn't find a top 15 video without this being in it. It's straight up a classic. Dining room or there is nothing. I guess the uploader couldn't decide which title he liked better. 18 years ago too, wow. YouTube has come a long way. This is technically the first mukbang on YouTube, prove me wrong. This lady right here is speaking in reverse, and then the camera zooms out. We see that there is flames outside of the house, and then she slams her head into her bowl of mashed potatoes. The video then loops back and starts zooming back in, and she says, "There is nothing," in an eerie voice. I mean, what else is there to say, man? Scary as f***. I talked about being kind of spooked at the other ones. This one traumatized me as a kid. I hated this video. Anytime this video popped up in whatever I'm watching, I'm hiding in the comments. No ands, ifs, or buts. Everything about it is creepy and done perfectly. What is it actually? I have no idea. And I don't think I want to know. I feel like this is one of those videos that's like, the less I know, the creepier it is. And I don't know, I kind of like the trauma that came with it. It's nostalgic. So sorry if you're looking for me to go on a deep dive of what this video is, but let's just let it live, you know? Let's let it be freaky. I also couldn't find very much. I mean, I looked in the description. I looked at the dude's channel. That was enough for me. I was like, I don't know. 10 out of 10 next video. Another heater here. This was the face front of found footage, caught on camera, gone wrong type on the top 15 videos. Some explorers are in a supposedly haunted building and caught a strange sound on camera. They slow it down and replay it, trying to figure out what it says. And then they show us a photo that they took earlier in the trip. And this is what they find. The top comment is, "Poor ghost, he's just insecure about his body image." And that may be the truth. I mean, we don't know. And if so, then I'm sorry, dude. You look great. It's spooky, but nothing too crazy. The caught on camera craze was huge back then, and I just think this is one of the fun ones to look back on. Once again, you know, not too much to talk about, but it is indeed a classic. 6 out of 10. Have you heard this song? You have? Well, that's because it's from this classic, this icon, this one-of-a-kind student project called No Through Road. Now, I didn't really even put any notes for this one. I'm just gonna yap about it. So No Through Road is a found footage video of pretty much, it's just a group of teenagers. They have a camera and they're driving around, got nothing to do. We all have done it. And they come across this road and they start just driving on it. They keep on seeing the signs of the street that they drove on, and they find themselves in like a time loop.
What? Nah, if it was. No.
Wait. Oh my god.
I know. Wait, stop, no.
Yeah, no, we just got in a little circle, so...
They stop for a second, and the radio starts blasting this tune.
What is this?
Oh, it's like the scariest thing ever.
What station was that?
FM.
They turn on their headlights, and they're at this tunnel that says No Through Road. They see a man in front of this tunnel, and they try to, you know, they try to get out of the way. They try to just keep on pushing. And eventually the man kills the teenagers. Now that is a terrible way of explaining this this video. You know, I kind of did it sloppy, but that's the premise of this video. And oh my god, it is awesome. It's so spooky and it's such a classic. This, if someone was like, what's your favorite YouTube horror like video? It'd be this one. Reason being, it's nothing like too crazy, but it's just like, in my opinion, it's just done very nicely. I love that song that plays. It's so like creepy. I don't know. I like it. It's simple and it's effective and I like it. The description plays into the role of what the video is supposed to be, almost like someone just like posted this after the fact and this is real. And I like it. It's cool. It's fun. If you haven't seen it, please go see it, but I'm sure you guys have seen it. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I got for these videos. If I left some out, let me know. But I mean, there's so many I didn't talk about, but I feel like these were the top ones I've got to bring up. Yeah, there's so many more. So if you guys want another one, let me know. If you guys want me to never talk about this again, let me know. I feel like there's a good line between people that are like, oh, this really happened, I caught this freaky thing on camera, versus like people actually saying this is fake, this is a horror film. But if it's done very nicely, I think it's just as, if not more effective than someone saying, oh, I caught this on camera. Because whenever you say you caught this on camera, immediately people are like, that's fake, that's fake. But if it's like, yeah, this is a horror project, then you kind of you put that guard down and you can really enjoy like videos like these. And I love that. Yeah, I don't know, I just love YouTube horror. I think it's so interesting and just cool. That's pretty much all I got.